The most boring 90-minute episode ever! You know what? I guess I'd much rather for this to be a 90-minute episode instead of it being split up into 2 or 3 episodes like they did with that governor episode in season 4, prior to him attacking in prison. So I'm glad that they crammed all of that story that they have written for this story arc of Morgan's transformation. I'm glad they crammed it all into one episode. So we can just go forward and just get to more relevant parts of the story. And another thing I did like is how it's a little bit in the present, where where we're like, okay, yeah, like more pressing matters are happening right now. And he's been sitting there probably boring that poor wolf member to death with his story, and talking like you wanted to know every piece. This is every bit of I guess Morgan, which what he's been through, where he's gone, and so on and so forth. But did Morgan really think that would knock some sense into that wolf? I find it very unlikely. And was he bit or was he cut? Was he stabbed? That looked like a stab wound. That didn't look like a walker bite or a walker scratch. It looked like he was stabbed. It looked like someone stabbed him in the gut. And he, I don't know. That didn't look like he was bit. It looked too much like looked like he was cut from a blade rather than from, being munched down by a walker. You know what I'm saying? If you watch the episode again, fast forward to the very end, and then you see that. It looks like someone stabbed that wolf gang into the ribs or into his gut. You know what? That episode was so fucking boring. I don't even care to watch Talking Dead. It's on right now. Look. See? It's on mute, and I don't give a shit. I'm not watching it. I don't give a shit. The only thing I'm probably gonna watch is the sneak peek for next week's episode. And that sounded like Rick at the wall when Morgan walked out of his house, and then he looks over like, and then he runs over like that. I'm like, was that Rick? That sounded like Rick. I hope it is. And and I gotta say, those are nice little Easter eggs. I think a hardcore Ninja Turtle fan wrote this episode because one thing Morgan's being mentored by a man named Eastman, and that is the last name of the creator of Ninja Turtles, Eastman, and train him how to fight with the stick, Donatello, and the fight choreographer, or the trainer of Morgan's trainer, portrayed Donatello in the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies. And I saw that trivia on Talking Dead, and I'm like, what? So you had Donatello himself training Morgan. Come on, we all called it. And let's talk about poor Tabitha. Right when I first saw her, I knew she was a goner. Right from the moment I saw her, just munching on the grass and then looking at Morgan like this. Yeah, I knew that she was a goner. I thought for sure either Morgan's gonna kill her and eat her, or well, that's what I thought at first when he first saw her. But I'm like, no, that walkers are gonna get a munch down on her, and they did. Oh gosh. And there is a little bit of sadness there. Eastman can relate to Morgan because he lost his wife and his 2 kids, but not to walkers, but to a maniac, a criminal that he had put away, and then I guess he What did he escape? I don't know. I mean, this episode fucking bored me so badly. I mean, I don't know if this guy escaped or whatnot, but he went out of his way to kill his children and his wife, and then he turned himself right back in because he wanted to hurt he hurt that guy the worst. And Eastman somehow got a hold of him. See, I need to watch this episode again. I don't think I can. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can. I'm probably gonna erase that fucking episode off my DVR. But he from what I caught, he built that cell for him to be in there and starve to death. And I think he did put him in there to starve to death. I think he did. And then he came to that conclusion that all life is precious. See, that kind of shit belongs in the pre-apocalyptic world, not in the zombie apocalypse. No, that'd be like, that's just as bad. I mean, like, oh man, I mean, like, Eastman would be. I think Eastman and Dale would be very good friends. No, like Eastman and Tyrese. I mean, Tyrese would be a perfect guy for him to train. Like he would sit there and he would listen to him. He would go through this whole thing. I think Tyrese went through a little bit of what Eastman went through, and just a little smidge, how he was telling Sasha like how he forgave Carol, and he wants to forgive those who do bad things or whatever, or some shit like that. And so Eastman is like a symbol of that. It's a very strong, solid symbol of what Tyrese was sort of becoming before he killed him. Yeah. So all in all, this episode probably gets a 4 minus. That's how underwhelmed I was. But what I did like was the present time, how the present time does play, does come in the fold there. I mean, I like how a little bit of the present is in there. And again, as underwhelmed as I am about it being 90 minutes and it dragged on, I mean, it dragged on. I'd much rather them do that than for it to be cut up into 3 episodes. Don't you agree? Leave your comments down below. Let me know if you agree with that. And trying to think here. You can tell there's a little bit of darkness in Morgan too. Like when that wolf was talking about it's in my code. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill your friends and kill the children. And you feel a little bit of that fire behind Morgan. Like, but you decided to. I guess he fought it quickly. I mean, you felt that fire. Like you felt the heat when Morgan reacted to that statement. And I knew it. I called it. I knew he didn't have the guts to kill that wolf. He was gonna tie him up, and then something bad's gonna happen. Someone's gonna die, and it's gonna be on Morgan's hands once again. Man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I don't think that those herd of walkers are gonna make their way to Alexandria till maybe towards the mid-season finale. That's mid-season finale, material right there. I mean, seriously. I mean, like, if you look at the Comic-Con trailer, yeah, I mean, like, it's fucking crazy. I mean, rewatch that again. And I called it. I called it. That Megan was going to go out there and look for Gwen, and then Aaron, I think, at this point, Aaron's like, okay, I can't stop you, but you can't stop me from helping you. Like how Michonne talked to Carl, when they were out on the run in season 3 of Queer. Remember that? Yeah, that's exactly what happened. And so I think this is the same kind of thing. So we'll see what happens, guys. So how underwhelmed were you? What do you think was the worst Walking Dead episode? Almost every episode without Rick is pretty boring to me, but that's episode 2, season 6, episode 2 was the best episode without Rick ever. But yeah, like I said, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you thought was the worst Walking Dead episode ever. And if you liked, you know what? Before I do my outro, the entire series of Fear the Walking Dead, the Fear the Walking Dead pilot was way better than this episode. Don't you agree? If you liked my review, thumb up the video, share it, subscribe to my channel for more awesome videos to come. Till next time, Nerdy Blasian is signing out. Peace out, y'all.